Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Zabani spots it and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar, Palinia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's in on goal! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! And there is your opener. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Al Nassr really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Michael Owen!
Substitution on the field, number 24.
Al Nassr choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position. Oh, good climb! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Zielinski. Kimmich. Ferran Torres. Kimmich. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pass has gone astray. Iniesta. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Count. And this is next shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kimmich. Rafinha. And Guardiola. Rafinha. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's being urged to shoot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot's on here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Gang one really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe.
So
Coming
we're off
on
again.
The field is number 9, Shevchenko. Substitution
That's really
in
well
progress.
cleared. Defending was strong and firm. Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zabani. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. Spread it left. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Rui Costa. Now it's Szoboszlai. Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Well, Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Too close for comfort. Vardiol. Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Owen wants to run onto this. Taken back almost at once. Kimmich. And it's Rui Costa. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Gerrard. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Vardiol. Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And a shot! Superb from Szoboszlai! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's all becoming so easy.
Goal! After
A
68
truly
minutes,
super goal. What a spiky
number
hit that was.
15.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.